Ever get that feeling? Like, history is closer than it seems. Dates on a calendar, they're more than just dates.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're diving deep into September 16th.
Okay.
Seems ordinary, right? But, trust me, this date has seen some stuff. Revolutions, tech twists, global agreements, all happening on this one day throughout history.
Wow, so much for September 16th.
Right. And you know how we always say we love getting requests from our listeners?
Absolutely, love those. Always sparking our curiosity.
Well, our learner listeners sent one in, asking us to unearth some of these hidden historical gems from September 16th. And honestly, I'm excited to dig in. What about you?
Let's uncover some of those hidden gems. I'm ready.
Our first stop takes us way back to 1810, Mexico, right on the verge of a revolution. Now, I know what you're thinking. We've all heard about Mexico's fight for independence from Spain.
Familiar story for sure.
But here's where it gets really interesting. This revolution, it wasn't sparked by some grand military strategy. It wasn't even a political coup. It was a sermon.
A sermon? Now that's unexpected. Tell me more.
Right, a fiery call to action by a parish priest, Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla.
Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla. That name rings a bell.
You might know it as the Grito de Dolores, or Cry of Dolores.
Ah, yes. The Cry of Dolores, that call for independence. Powerful moment.
Exactly, and to think this message, it resonated with the people so deeply that it ignited a rebellion that honestly had been simmering for years.
It's amazing how one event, one speech can be that tipping point.
It really is. Imagine this one event, this Cry of Dolores, set off a chain reaction.
And ultimately reshaped the Americas. The impact is still felt today.
It makes you wonder about the ripple effect of seemingly small events. Like how one moment in time can have such a massive, massive impact on history.
It's humbling, isn't it, how these seemingly isolated moments connect in such profound ways.
Speaking of unexpected turns, September 16th also holds a story that reads, well, a bit like a spy thriller. Picture this. 1941, height of World War II.
World War II. Talk about a time of global upheaval.
And the U.S. government greenlights a project with IBM for Nazi Germany.
Hold on. IBM working with Nazi Germany during World War II?
Yeah, it's a complex and honestly troubling chapter. See, while IBM wasn't directly, supporting the Nazi war effort, their early computing technology.
This is about their punch card system, right? I've read a bit about this.
Exactly, that system. Yeah. Using punch cards to process information. And those cards, as simple as they might seem now, they ended up playing a role in the Holocaust.
That's chilling. Each hole representing a person's data, their identity reduced to a series of punches.
It's a stark reminder. Even advancements that seem positive, like technological advancements, they can have unintended consequences, devastating ones.
It's a heavy thought. How even in innovation we need to consider the ethical implications.
Absolutely. Okay, ready for our final stop on this historical tour of September 16th.
Hit me with it. What's the last stop?
This one brings us a bit closer to home. 1987, big hair, shoulder pads, and surprisingly, international environmental cooperation.
1987. Okay, I'm intrigued. Environmentally focused, you said?
Very much so. The signing of the Montreal Protocol happened on September 16th, marked a huge turning point in how we, as a global community, address these worldwide challenges.
The Montreal Protocol, that was about ozone depletion, right?
Yes. And, it wasn't just about phasing out those ozone-depleting substances. It was about nations coming together, acknowledging this shared threat. This wasn't just one country's problem.
And agreeing to act, not just talk, but actually do something.
I remember learning about the ozone layer in school, but I never really grasped how big of a deal the Montreal Protocol was.
It set a precedent, that's for sure. Global cooperation on a massive scale.
And the negotiations. Not simple. Many countries, they were hesitant at first.
I bet. Economic concerns, probably. Phasing out certain chemicals that impacts industries.
For sure. But the science was clear. And ultimately, the global community chose to prioritize the planet's health.
It gives me hope. Proof that collective action is possible, even when it's difficult.
It's inspiring to see how a single event, signing that protocol, can spark such a significant shift in, global consciousness.
Absolutely. Sometimes it takes a global threat to realize we're all in this together.
So there you have it. 3 seemingly completely different events all happening on September 16th.
Each one a piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. And it just goes to show, history isn't just about, memorizing dates. It's about understanding the connections, how the echoes of the past resonate into our present.
It's about seeing the threads that connect us all through time.
As you go about your day, consider this. What might seem like a totally ordinary event today could become a pivotal moment in the future. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those deep dives coming.